Hi, I'm Arthur, and this is my talk show. Today I have special guest Charles Edwards, and he's here to just basically be adorable and make the video better. He's going to be commenting on the important topics that we talk about here. Uh, Basically, I don't know if you guys noticed, I want to go ahead and go over the format of the show real quick. We're gonna have the first topic be like a science fiction that could actually be real kind of thing. Then our second topic is gonna be like some recent news, and then I'll give my opinion on it. And then the third topic is gonna be something fun, like a life's unanswered questions kind of thing. You know, stuff everyone wonders about. So today the first topic is going to be a warp drive. Now, this is from a few years ago, but I still think it's really interesting because, I mean, there hasn't been a whole lot of progress on it. There hasn't been a lot of updates in the last few years. I think it was around 2012 they actually revised it because the first guy that came up with the warp drive idea, he did the math and he pretty much found out that it was like it would need like an infinite amount of power to work. And then just a few years ago, they revised it, and you know, it was like I don't know what the actual levels were, but it was a much smaller amount of power that they needed. It was actually a realistic amount of power. So it went from like, oh, it's impossible, it's just a fantasy, to, oh wait, this could actually happen. So if you're not familiar with what warp drive is, it's basically, it would be like a ring around your spaceship, and in front of you it would compress space, and behind you it would stretch it out. Now it is possible to stretch and bend and compress space-time. I don't know how to do it, but I'm sure, you know, some really smart people do. But in theory, thank you for that wonderful insight, Charles. Yes, like he's saying, you could compress the space-time in front of you, and you could travel much faster. You could essentially travel faster than the speed of light, but not actually break the speed limit. So you wouldn't get all of the crazy time dilation and all of that kind of stuff. But you would still be able to go faster than the speed of light. So say there's like, you know, 10 light years that you want to travel. Well, you don't actually have to travel the speed of light, but you would travel the effective speed of light by compressing space-time and traveling through a shorter distance, basically. You know, you could compress 10 light years to 1 light year. And, you know, you just travel a lot faster that way without actually increasing the speed. It's weird. It's hard to articulate exactly how that works. But yeah, you would basically compress space-time and travel through a compressed space. So you'd be able to travel much faster. Anyway, I think that pretty much covers that. Second topic, recent news. Now this one is about Obama, and I mean, the headline is basically Obama meets with the U.S. Attorney General to take gun control into his own hands. So as we know, he's been trying to push gun control, especially with all the massacres and all the mass shootings. And I mean, you see every time there's a big mass shooting, you know, Obama, he's not like, oh, America, what are you gonna do? He's like, this is fucking stupid, guys. We need to do something about this. But Congress, of course, everyone knows they're paid by the NRA. So what are they gonna say? Oh, no, guns are great. Guns are great. Guns are great. So I mean, whether or not you like guns it's not the point. The point is you have responsible gun owners that are what are you doing? Charles, stop climbing on things. You just have all kinds of mass shootings, right? And we need more gun control. So Obama did not give specifics on what would be discussed at the meeting, but the three reportedly planned to talk about expanding background checks for gun buyers and requiring more gun sellers to be licensed as dealers, according to Reuters. Redefining what is an official gun dealer would cut down on loopholes that allow purchasers to illicitly buy and transfer firearms, many of which are sold at gun shows. So he's going to try to, close the gun show loophole, but not through Congress like he's been trying to do, which hasn't worked, through the Attorney General. And now that we've got the boring stuff out of the way, let's get to the fun stuff. Why doesn't McDonald's sell hot dogs? Well, the bottom line is there's no telling what's inside a hot dog's skin, and our standard of quality just wouldn't permit that kind of item. Now that's Ray Kroc. That's the man who bought McDonald's in 1954 and turned it into a multi-billion-dollar fast food behemoth. Hot dogs are not up to McDonald's standard of quality. And that is the Arthur Talk Show. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like and tell all your friends about it. We'll be doing this, I don't know, sporadically, once a week at least. But I am going to be starting college, so I'm going to try to do it at least once a week. Hope you enjoyed it, and good night.